scissor scenario here because Gen.G Z10 have like all traded wins and losses with rejects here. And,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's a rock, paper, scissors sort of case, right? Where one just counters the other's playstyle. But honestly, though, Z10 did sort of mention in their interview, yeah, maybe we got lucky with it, maybe it's tough, but undeniably, they did give rejects an L, right?
Yeah.
So coming in here, Poch, just looking at the ban picks itself, it looks like Mantis won't be that priority ban for Gen.G Esports. They're going to allow it to happen for Zero Tenacity.
Interesting. So they choose to opt to ban out the Ultron. And now this unlocks the Z10 to be able to get the Mantis. And Mantis, even in EMEA, right? That Mantis is priority ban. Just right off the get-go. So I like this. At least they ban out the Warlock and they secure themselves the Ultron. Maybe they just want to secure themselves the Flyers. We've seen this kind of before. That, okay, I'm going to ban this and I'm going to secure it. So we'll have to wait and see and let this cook. But yeah, I'm feeling you with that the Mantis is actually a really good pickup on the side of Zero Tenacity.
Yeah, so now they have a little bit of issue, which means are they going to prioritize banning Jeff now, or are they going to do a similar ban onto Gen.G Esports and just take out the Adam Warlock as well? Because if you allow Adam Warlock to happen in domination, that's going to be really hard. Because couple that with a team that happened before, opponents have, both sides have Adam Warlock to play with, but one side has Jeff. The swallow is going to happen when the rebirth happens. So that can be a play they can go for, but it looks like Gen.G Esports knows what they're doing. They are going to ban out Psylocke and save that Jeff. So right now, Zero Tenacity, one final ban.
Vanguard?
Adam Warlock. Okay, see, we got it.
Look
and
at
now,
this.
Lock in Jeff.
That's true. That's true. It's just... Oh, they seem to actually... They don't want to go with the Jeff. I don't know if they're going to actually... Gen.G might as well ban out the Jeff.
Ban Jeff.
They have to. I would have said that maybe they wanted to lock in like a Vanguard to go with, but you're right. I think they want to be able to at least eliminate the Adam Warlock strategy. So Gen.G, there you have
Jeff,
it, banning out. Yeah, so I like this strategy. Like, let me lock in the ones I have and ban out the ones I don't have.
Pick your hero.
So they do have a Jeff diff here, but they compensate that with Mantis, which Mantis can provide that sustain and also damage boost, especially in the right hands, like Jerry. And GEN.G doesn't have the Psylocke, but I mean, hovering the Bucky also can use the Torch, can also use the Star-Lord. There's still a lot of options for GEN.G. Overall, where would you favor this picks and bans, on Gen.G or Zero Tenacity?
I would say the team that has Jeff is gonna matter more, and access to Adam Warlock as well. But since both teams doesn't have Adam Warlock, so I would say Jeff. But the Mantis is gonna be a factor as well, so it's gonna be 50-50 for me.
Okay.
But I don't think the viewers share the same sentiments because 28.4 thousand points are being used on Gen.G Esports and only 5,000 on. I think I'm gonna keep it. Here. Excuse me, I'm gonna put my 1,000 hard-earned points onto Z10.
Yeah,
I'm rooting for both though.
Oh, I do think that I remember we commentated this the first day of the week. We thought, well, this was the same when Gen.G versus Rejects. Everyone put all their eggs on Gen.G, and then it was Rejects to win. So
yeah.
Let's see how this one's gonna do. It is Zero Tenacity. They're the ones that beat Rejects. However, and they have, oh my god, they actually have the Mantis synergy with Groot and the Loki.
Yeah, that's true. The sustain's gonna be insane. That's why I'm saying it's gonna be 50-50 because one side has that Jeff factor, and of course there's the Ultron factor coming in as well. But this synergy is sustained. Let's see which one gives in first.
And let's hope they don't get the strangling poison plus. Wow, the movement able to actually get rid of the uppercut. So now No Smite is gonna hunker down here just to isolate Falls. And now it's Zero Tenacity able to control the mission area from the get-go here, just having one Elim on Gen.G. So Gen.G kind of recuperating here.
Yeah, kind of recuperating, just bringing everyone back in. But now I can see why the wall is so super strong in cutting off the exit path for the opponents. And not to mention the floor walls as well. The sustain was insane. GEN.G is also a factor on Zero Tenacity as well, playing that Bucky. So right now Captain America is going to be chased out. He's like saying, no, do not come for my backline. I'm going to be there to protect my backline as well. But there's still the Brownie factor coming in. But honestly, I would say right now advantage seems to be on side of Zero Tenacity simply because of that more sustain. Oh wait. Two of
the
them.
Bucky and the Luna, but hang on, he's quite low. No, Snake actually going for the Rage of Ultron. Just two ultimates being spent here, and now the healing on both sides by Hoodie. Gen.G trying to reclaim the point, but GEN.G is gonna fight back now.
Beautiful. Kraken impact to start things off. Already taking out the Emma Frost right now. Galactic Legends is gonna be used as well. Snake, Rage of Ultron has been used a moments ago just now, but Brownie getting the W back for his team. And they are gonna retake this point right here.
Yeah, the synchronicity of how they were able to utilize both ultimates of Rage of Ultron and its Jeff kept everyone's sightline split, right? Who do we save here? Oh no, we're being attacked by Ultron, but both as a duelist and a strategist got swallowed, so where do we go? So now Zero Tenacity have to go in all at the same time. The Tori does have Fate of Both Worlds for them to initiate another team fight here, and now it seems like this point will try to get contested.
Oh my god, Figure coming in, and that's not going to down onto anyone at all. Fate of Both Worlds is going to continue, but so will the Invisible Boundary. So the trade-off of office going to happen. Strangling Prison, going to keep everyone locked into place, but no match so far. Going to be followed up with the Psionic Seduction by Kadia as well. Zero Tenacity trying to fight their way back. The Madness is going to take up round on the Star-Lord. Phoenix Carriage is not enough just yet, but it's going to use that bonus armor to take out the Groot. Kadia, oh no wait, no smite, still surviving.
Okay, another it's Jeff as well as a Rage of Ultron wombo combo here, taking out Wendy. Monster feeling like a monster right now, and no smite getting taken out by Falls. No, that was actually an excellent defense of the site here by Gen.G. Kadia immediately switching to that Doctor Strange. They're gonna try to push ahead here, but once the portal come into play, they're gonna just try to jump onto point, and Snake is already here to defend.
Yeah, Snake's already there with the Ultron on the sky, taking out Jerry. Oh no, so it seems like Mantis might not be enough of a factor right here for them. The damage buff is definitely useful right here, but seems like they're gonna fight this match 5v6, make that 4v6. 3 of them already down, triggering the overtime. Everyone's falling on the side of Zero Tenacity. Jerry has Soul Resurgence, but is he gonna even make it in time onto the spot? And the answer is no, sir. I'm gonna save my ultimate for the next round.
Setting up. That's what
Yeah.
saying. Don't worry.
I know.
Let
I know it's gone. Yeah, it's gone.
But
I'm gonna save it up for next round.
when Gen.G found the footing in that match, they were just really able to out damage. The output was just insane on their side. The tandem of Snake and Hoodie just dividing everyone, False and Monster cleaning up shop, and Brownie. At the start, a little overextensions here and there, but Zero Tenacity seemed to only be able to push for that 53%, and they were unable to get the point back. Still kind of a back and forth, but I'd say Gen.G is still kind of leading. Ultimate-wise, though, they can lead the charge here for them to win the first takeover to the point, since they do have 2 strategists ult on Zero Tenacity.
Yeah, I mean, it just matters like the ultimate rotations for both teams. That's gonna determine who is gonna come out successful. The one that forces the other side to pop it prematurely, that's gonna matter a lot right here. But that's also the fact that because they have Captain America on the side of Gen.G Esports, that's monsters, right? They were able to keep diving the back. Wendy, don't forget Wendy, once your lanterns being used up, you can swap places, you just be tracked and knocked down by Captain America. So that's also another big factor coming in for Gen.G versus 010.
Oh, they have 4 check marks here. No smite, and GEN.G can kind of go for a strangling prison / Kraken impact, but now Brownie trying to flank here from above, able to take out Wendy, and now forcing out the Soul Resurgence, but unfortunately couldn't save one of the strategists. GEN.G, now we go for the strangling prison. Oh, the one alive. We have some death marks on Hoodie and False, but the sustain is too much for him to even get any pickoffs.
Beautifully done. And now, after the ultimate's gone, this is where the Star-Lord comes in with the Galactic Legend. Brownie will be able to get eliminations right here. But Loki, Coffee and Gold with the proposal. But Jeff! Oh my god!
5-person swallow trying to keep him alive, but no! Able to get the sacrifice!
5-man! swallow by Hoodie right there, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you save and lock in that freaking land shark, Jeff. Insane pods, 5-man.
You either save it or ban it, right? Hoodie just showing us why he is meta at this point. And now, your Tenacity, I mean, at least it's only like 20% still onto the point. They can still fight their way back, and now they're switching things up. They're going to go with the Namor here just to stop the dive, like you pointed out, onto Brownie and the Monster.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta stop it, right? At one point or the other. But now, the ultimate Kadia does have your end ready to use, especially if they are gonna engage in a team fight very soon. But honestly, Freedom Charge is gonna be started on the side of Gen.G Esports, but quickly be conquered with a Soul Resurgence by the Mantis. That's Jerry. They want to capture this point no matter what, which is why they're investing so many ultimates here. Meteor
Media so low, unfortunately. Couldn't get the Media to top. Brownie coming in with the E just to stop the ultimate from popping, and now they try and recuperate here. Now they try and fight their way back. Jerry takes out Monster, and now they try to reclaim the area. It's still going to be a 5v6. GEN.G takes out Snake, and now the numbers game is going to be really tough. Brownie with the ultimate here. Can he stay alive long enough? Jerry's going ham, by the way. He's mad.
He really is. He really is. And I would say that the swap into the into the Namor and Hulk is definitely helping them a little bit, because the Flyers are just so annoying at this point. Ultron and the Star-Lord as well. So I'm glad they make the change before it's too late, because they have definitely won that teamfight thanks to it.
True. So let's see if there's going to be any adjustments made on Gen.G's side, because I see that check mark onto Hoodie. Man, I can hear the Jaws theme music getting ready for another swallow, folks. So here it is. Oh my God, Del, hang on. There's another swallow. They're all bunched up here. Only got one of the allies, so just to save the Magneto up, so it's totally fine. He's still able to actually hold strong here in 0-10. And Dotori forced out the fate of both worlds just to keep everyone alive. So far, yeah, easy on this Namor has been helping out, and Jerry getting a lot of good pickoffs here.
Yeah, beautifully done as well. Mantis finally coming online, saying that, hey, I know what I'm capable of. And honestly, Eggsy is also coming online right here with the Namor. The squids are definitely helping as well. Hulk as well with the shield, that's definitely going to be useful. Right now, they have no way of dealing with it. I mean, of course, they can swap right now if they want to. I mean, Snake can definitely go with a Phoenix if he really wants to, but do you really want to swap for a double Duelist at this point?
Yeah, I think they can still let this rock for now, but they have to make sure that if they want to be able to end this here and now, just get ready to swap to Doctor Strange. Oh my God, hang on. You see that Hoodie is right from behind, trying to actually just harass, but forcing out the Soul Resurgence and still adding backline damage here. Both the strategies are not safe with this Land Shark about, along with the Star-Lord and Monster.
Yeah, Monster just trying to launch everyone. Look, Wendy is food at this point. I just have to call it. Wendy has been targeted, like single out targeted. Like, why are you targeting me every single time? And that's for a very good reason. And look, taking them one out, and they're gonna start taking everyone else out. See, because they're lacking in the sustain department right now. As soon as you take Loki out, no one else will be able to help with the lantern and stuff like that. So yeah, Loki is really good, but because
look
of
at
the nerfs
this,
as well,
I love
so
what they're just, they staggered No Smite so well, and it's unfortunate that when he changes to Puny Banner, he's not holding the point anymore. So now Kadia, oh my God, they got the swallow! Oh, while he was trying to teleport, and just like that now, Gen.G steals it from Z10.
Jeff factor right there, ladies and gentlemen. And dare I say, it was really more impactful than what the Mantis had at that point. I mean, because yeah, sure, you can deal a lot of damage, you can deal the extra burst damage that you need to win. But what can you do when you're being swallowed by Hoodie, the Land Shark? MVP, very well deserving, especially with that 5-man swallow.
Yeah, and then towards
Chef's
the end, they're
kisses.
also taking out the Strange, and I believe
Two of them,
it was,
yes.
yeah, it was, I think the Luna, I'm not sure, but the fact that he just disrupted so much of the flow, right? And it
True.
really just stopped any of the turning of the tides in Zero Tenacity's side. And like you said, it was on the table for them to actually prioritize ban, but they actually, I think they opted for was it I forgot who they actually opted for, but I think it was the Psylocke or it was something else.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it was a little unfortunate.
bad. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, they know what's up, right? But honestly, it's just really, really hard in this first game, especially for Zero Tenacity, because their supports were getting aimed like no tomorrow. Wendy was taking it the worst out of all of it, right? Because once your lantern's gone, once your swap's gone, you have nowhere to run. He was constantly being aimed down, not just by monsters, but also by Snake, by Brownie. And look, 7 eliminations onto Wendy's Loki. Not to mention, once he falls, Dotori is shortly falls after. Jerry also has his fair shares of deaths, and all of this adds up. All of this adds up because when you fall, no one's going to be in front. No one can stand in front and take space because there's no healing and support going on. And there's only so much XZ can do with the Namor. 8 and 5 is not a usual number you see on XZ.
Yeah, I think they did ban out his Psylocke as well. So Gen.G really doing their homework with really knowing that they lock in themselves with the Jeff and just take out all of the advantage from, like, let's say the comeback ability of the Psylocke that XZ does have. And I just want to just bring up, like, it wasn't that much months ago that Loki was the one that was prioritized ban at the start, and now they're like, yeah, sure, whatever, he's Loki, we don't mind. He's already got reduced cooldown onto his copy, and also the ultimate usage. His lanterns only heal and damage like 80% now compared to the 100%. But Jeff is really how we're supposed to play things. And I guess you could say if you need a dedicated Jeff user in your team, if not, you have to make sure that you ban out Jeff in the matchup.
I agree. Ban it. If you don't use it, make sure your opponents are unable to use it as well. At this point, even if you really don't know, even if your shot caller really don't know what you can do to counter the opponents and whatnot, I would suggest the easiest strategy, which is just to mirror whatever they ban and pick.
Yes.
Ban Jeff? Okay, we'll ban your Jeff too. Ban Torch? We'll ban your Torch too. Ban Adam Warlock, ban Mantis, we'll ban them too. And whatever you play, I guess we can play as well, because at this level, if you're not sure what can work, you probably just need to mirror, and hopefully that's going to give you a little bit more opportunity.
Yeah, so I can't wait to see what adjustments Z10 is going to make. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a very short break. When we come back, it's going to be Gen.G versus Z10 match number 2. Be right back. And welcome back, folks, to an intense match between Gen.G and Z10. And now I'm going to ask you, can you describe that one match in one word? What would that one word be?
Yum?
Yum yums. Yum yums. I was gonna say Jeff or like yum yums. Yeah,
I was thinking of Jeff too. Yeah.
It was really the Jeff factor. If you guys just joined us now, holy smokes, Hoodies Jeff was able to carry that game real crazy. Now we're gonna head to Hall of Giallo once again. We're gonna take that statue of Bast and park it right at the center of the hall. And this is Z10's map choice. So do or die time for them to be able to still hold on, because right now they're at the first place spot in Group B. And I don't know if the prediction lines has changed, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people are happy with their channel points. I think you're pretty happy with your channel points.
No, I just lost 1,000.
Oh, jeez. Jeez. Oh,
but it's
no.
okay. It's okay. I mean, we gotta root. We gotta root for the teams, right? You know, we gotta add.
Well, you
to
didn't
the
see
band.
that Jeff was in. Yeah, you predicted before you saw the pick and ban. So.
Yeah, I would say Jeff was definitely the biggest factor right there. But honestly, if they're gonna go into round 2 this time, and we're going to Hall of Jalia, right? Convergence format. Please ban the
Ban it.
Jeff.
Please, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, keep the Mantis, but ban the Jeff. I mean, if you really have to, I think first ban definitely needs. Oh my god!
Wait, just let him cook. Let him cook. We'll see. I think maybe they want to go. They want to go mirror match for Jeff. Well, let's see. Let's see. Is this because you have channel points on the line?
No, I think they're probably gonna lock into Ultron as well. I think they're gonna do the exact same thing. I don't think they're gonna ban Ultron and then lock in something else.
They locked in Luna.
Yeah, not the Mantis and not the Jeff as well.
Mm-hmm.
Luna. I mean, Gen.G Esports, they have Magneto to counter as well. They have Magneto to counter the Luna Snow.
Yeah.
But now they are the ones that are gonna save up onto. They're gonna lock in with the Mantis. So this time it's gonna be a different ban pick system because Gen.G Esports didn't manage to get Mantis the last time. Now they're gonna have the Mantis. So right now they really have to ban out the Adam Warlock. Oh, Jeff as well.
Yeah.
Adam Warlock and Jeff. Okay.
I think that's what they're gonna go for, right? Okay, fine. You can have your Mantis, but we got to get rid of the big carry that you guys had on the team, which was the Jeff, and possibly attack the Warlock as we speak. So it's gonna look a lot more evenly sided here, even though the Mantis is pretty good. They haven't banned it on their side yet. So, actually, it's gonna be the Gen.G banning out the Warlock, and it seems like they're prioritized Vanguard ban first. And this allows Gen.G to actually lock in the Warlock if they want to.
They can. Honestly, the reason why they have to ban the Adam Warlock is simply the first reason is because they don't want to allow revival onto the battleground. It's so OP. And secondly, they don't want to have to team up with Luna Snow because that allows Luna Snow to be a threat on the battlefield. That he can 1v1 any divers that decides to chase him, right? So that's going to be a problem. But hey, at least Zero Tenacity recognizing this, they're going, okay, you get the Warlock, but sorry, no Luna Snow. Just in case you want to go with the revival, Luna Snow won't be there to give you Fate of Both World healing.
True.
And we'll still be able to come back from there.
So now it seems like they will lock in the Psylocke of Eggsy. So maybe they're going to allow I don't know if they're actually going to ban out the Jeff. No, they're going to ban out Captain America, which is all good. Let's see if
Monsters
Z10
is crazy.
I don't know if so that's the thing, right? I don't know if Z10 does have a dedicated Jeff just yet in this lineup. They can run triple strat, but it's more of Mantis being that anchor, right? And having a Warlock in the team. So they can go Luna. They got Mantis bad. Luna, Cloak and Dagger. I don't know, Invisible Woman if they want to, but might be just a 2-2-2 strat.
Yeah, it can be that way as well, but honestly, are they really gonna lock in with Angela? God. Maybe, right? But Gen.G Esports seems like they are gonna. What?
They're not. They are not. I don't. I think he was just flexing the skin for now. There you see.
Okay. Yeah. Because they're lacking one support right there, right? So the 2-1-3. My bad. Moments ago, I thought Monsters Captain America was banned, but apparently it was on Zero Tenacity's side.
Yep.
Man, Monster was just crazy. I mean, it's hard to believe that they're allowing this Captain America to come through because your back line only have 2 strategists. He's gonna run into your double strategists. I think, and there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, Z10, what they're gonna do is kind of rely on Eggsy and Jerry to just keep everyone safe. We're gonna see a teleport be used here while they're trying to protect the Doctor Strange. So, already in place here. And we are in commission here in this top spot here. And they're already a little bit overextended. Gen.G now. Oh no, actually they went from behind. Can't get a pick off though on the side of Brownie though.
Wow, beautifully done. Just getting that charge up. The sooner the better. But POVS is going to go 1v1 against Kalia on the lower ground right here. The shield is so hard to counter as well. Doctor Strange going to levitate back to where his teammates are. XE though is going to get Woody on the Mantis right there. But the Cocoon Rebirth, wait a minute! Are you rebirthing?
Right in front, but hey, Woody's still alive though.
Cosmic
Exy's the one that actually gets eliminated here in the 1v1. My goodness, and Zero Tenacity, unfortunate retake of over of this point. Gen.G holds strong.
Wow, and Brownie as well, the double elims as well. Hoodie taking out Dotori in the process. This is really hard. It really is. It really is. They cannot sustain the moment your strategist goes down, and if XZ gets caught in that position again, it's going to be really hard for them to run and push Gen.G out of this point.
Yeah. So let's see how XZ is going to try to flank, and Jerry's going to set up far poke. No Smite does have the Venom, and now XZ has to be a 2v1 here. It just escapes. Wow, that was so close. Just gonna wait here to see if anyone can try and get the attention away. They're already climbing up the stairs here, so they're setting up angles right above the objective area. So let's see if XZ is gonna get any pickoff as Brownie sets up a blaze onto the floor and takes out XZ as he was trying to overextend there.
They know XZ's playstyle. They know what to be expected of XZ's Psylocke right there. He knows he's going to come flank. He knows that he's going to be alone and without heals. XZ is just sitting duck, especially without the invisibility coming in. You know what I mean? So good job recognizing that he's trying to go for the back lines, so they were just ready to face him. But also Brownie, the front lines, he forced out the ultimate. The support ultimate by Wendy. So
and they're not even fighting on point. So that's definitely a good exchange on the side of Gen.G. Forcing out now Monster to go for the freedom charge to win this next team fight. Brownie, though, Jerry gets the pick off. And now Jerry continues on here, trying to pick off the Captain America. There are 4 check marks on Z10 side. XZ able to take out the Warlock. However, Hoodie could just rebirth right away and it'll be totally fine.
Yeah, the Cocoon Rebirth is definitely available for him to use. Or is it still on cooldown? No, he's not reviving himself in a really good place. He has Comic Revival to work with as well. What?
He gets it back right away. Oh my god, Eggley unfortunate there. And final minute left onto the clock here for Zero Tenacity to make this work. Psylocke, oh no, actually the Phoenix goes down. Brownie gets frozen. Monster just being able to just provide the shields here. And that is a big down onto Zero Tenacity. And they're slowly coming back to spawn. Kadia now onto the Doctor Strange. They have to portal back in, but Monster's already camped up far ahead.
Yeah, and this is where you see the team up is gone. No Emma Frost means there's no more illusion onto XZ as well. So now this is going to be that first fight. But I would say Gen.G Esports have the advantage simply because they have the Comic Revival and Peaceful Boundary, whereas Zero Tenacity, no support ultimates available.
I see the dance of the butterflies just to go for the defense, and now Invincible Boundary onto point. XZ couldn't get any pickoffs from the Warlock or the Magneto. He's forced to just wait it out here while Zero Tenacity is trying to fight into the point here as we go for the Fate of Both Worlds on Wendy.
Fate of Both Worlds, Wendy gonna take out Felix, so Jerry. But the Comic Revival is going to allow them to come back as many times as possible. And right now, although the kills, the eliminations are raking in from Zero Tenacity, they just keep coming back. Like the undead zombies just dwindling the resources of Zero Tenacity. Kadia as Agamotto, will he be able to use it to take control? Crowd control!
Kadia, so low in health, able to get the heals, but now we see that No Smite just trying to hold down the point here as Overdrive is just so low. Zero Tenacity's down 1 strategist. Dotori's the only one that's left. He's already used Eternal Bond, and now they're gonna light up the dance floor here with the Supernova. And I hear the Meteor M is about to come crashing down. Can he actually find anyone? And his Brownie taking out No Smite, so no one holds point. Oh man.
Done. Just forcing them out of the vicinity with the Supernova. And again, it just comes down to the support ultimates being forced out prematurely, right? Because it was forced out earlier on, and that means there's no more heals coming in, especially when they needed it. Sure, you have Fate of Both Worlds, but it came so late into the game. Not to mention, it just really is very hard to be in that position. The Karmic Revival just forcing you like, oh wait, you're using up everything to take us out. But Karmic Revival comes in, and even though we don't have Soul Resurgence to help bring them back to health, we still have Captain America's Freedom Charge to build up their bonus armor and health. So in a way, Gen.G, the revive factor is definitely working to their favor.
But Z10 calling into the Jeff gods here. Seems like they want to use the Jeff factor to possibly try and defend for as much as they can. And that's actually a great breakdown of how things ended for the side of Gen.G now. And also one thing to point out that we've been noticing is that they just know XZ's playstyle. They just know where he's going to be at.
Ex-teammates, man.
Yeah, exactly. And the way that Hoodie was able to just like, okay, you're able to pick me off, it's fine. I'm just going to cocoon. And then I win the 1v1s. Every time he picks him off, able to come back and able to get the Elim onto XZ, and he has to walk all the way back towards the objective.
Yeah,
so,
unfortunately, Psylocke might not be the play here. And XZ Psylocke is like, it's known for so long. I feel like if he actually has a Star-Lord in his arsenal and able to play it to perfection, I think that would have been able to make more difference. Star-Lord will be able to make more difference here with the Galactic Legends and all and whatnot. But at last, he's gonna stick to Psylocke. And Gen.G Esports, honestly, they just have to unlock this first point. Like, it's only like 66.67% unlocked.
And they're already here. They got them spread apart. And now they're the ones that kind of controlling the high grounds here. XZ, though, still has usage of that Psylocke, while Jerry's just trying to be able to heal as much as they can. So let's see how this hold is going to play out. No one getting eliminated just yet. They're all building up their ultimates. The Tori getting dangerously low, but we still stay alive with all the sustain on board here with the two strategists. And it's Monster to take out the Tori. Zero and Tenacity. Unfortunate. No strategist left online here for them to work with.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate, but right now it seems like they're going to be able to unlock the points even faster. The portal might not even be fast enough, so GG, well played. Gen.G Esports.
Yeah, Jerry tried going for a last-ditch effort to just hold point, but yeah, just to prolong the portal. But yeah, Gen.G just had a checkmate scenario since that first half, and just like that, Gen.G able to take out Zero Tenacity with relative ease.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Brownie was having the time of his life as well, because Zero Tenacity had to deal with not just the Captain America bashing into the backlines, but also with the Karmic Revival of Adam Warlock. So that's why they don't even care, even if they don't have a Jeff in their lineup, because they know they're going to settle this fight in the first point itself. And it shows. Zero Tenacity had no answer. Like, XZ, this is very uncharacteristic in game number 1 and game number 2 as well. Only 3 final hits coming in and getting taken out of the process as well 3 times in a row. So,
which makes me think, I think during the picks and bans, maybe they could have prioritized Warlock instead of Luna.
Yeah,
that Warlock just really was the end win condition for Gen.G to just deny any points from being gained. So it just seems like Gen.G was a little step ahead. They have more to their arsenal. They rotate more within the meta so well. Well, Zero Tenacity, once they're able to kind of figure out what they wanted, Gen.G already knew. All right, we just play to the Psylocke. We eliminate XZ Psylocke. We place our strengths here. We're able to bunker down with the Magneto. Monster is going to be the one to kind of go for the pickoffs. And Hoodie also just getting the elims when needed.
Yeah, it's just hard because even though they have the right idea, Emma Frost, Magneto, or Emma Frost, Psylocke has the illusion to play with, but ultimately they know XZ and they know his playstyle. They know his go-to character, which is Psylocke, which is why they don't even care. They didn't even care to ban it in the first place because they know how to shut him down.
Yeah.
And 3 final hits is not, it's barely enough to actually eliminate the back lines because everyone was just keeping everyone alive. Look, Snake, 0 deaths. Hoodie, double deaths. Sure, and that's the only 2 deaths from XZ, but he doesn't even care. He has the Cocoon Rebirth to bring himself back to the battleground, which is why I think Gen.G is just ahead of Zero Tenacity when it came to ban picks, and just knowing that this composition works so much better in this map.
Yeah, they performed very well. It really just shows why Gen.G was the feared and revered team that we all know. And right, this is Gen.G 3.0, and it's more scary because Z10 just I know they said that they got lucky when they went up against Rejects, but they still, despite that, they were able to beat Rejects. So I don't know if this is Gen.G leveling up, or it's like a rock paper scissors thing that's going on, that like one team is a weakness of the other one. So regardless, we do got to give our flowers, got to give our congratulations to Gen.G for taking this up against Z10. And hopefully Z10 kind of bounce back from this. I'm gonna see what matches we have for tomorrow. Seems like this is Z10's last match, while Gen.G's last match tomorrow will be against OEG.
Yeah.
So they still have chances to actually get more points, but unfortunately this is the last game of Z10. So like you said, they're still kind of safe in the 4th place spot, and I guess what they can do now is kind of go back to the drawing board and kind of figure out more strategies, or just get more practice reps in before the playoffs happen.
Yeah, by the end of this group stage, right? I think it's safe to say Gen.G is probably going to end up with 4-1, 4 wins, and the only loss going to Rejects. Whereas for Rejects, I feel like it's very close, a little bit closer to 3-2 or 4-1. Both of them might share the top spot actually, because Rejects might have a harder game to play against down payment. Right? Yeah.
True.
Whereas Gen.G, Z10, they've already eliminated the hardest competition right here. One of the hardest competition here. Going up against OEG, I'm not sure if it might be an easier game if you compare it to today. But honestly, I think both these teams will end up in the top 2 with Gen.G Esports probably. I would say Gen.G Esports has that advantage when it comes to points. They might end up in number 1. Rejects might end up in number 2.
Possibly, but I think if we compare, because Gen.G played less games.
Yeah.
So it's 5-2 right now, and then Rejects is currently sitting 5-3. But now this is move up already, because now that they're 3-1, up 0 Tenacity, so 0 Tenacity does fall. So it's the scores, or the group stage standings, like the changing sands of time keep shifting here and there. So you gotta keep it locked here, folks, just so you know if your favorite teams are at a good spot or if they're slowly falling behind. But if you're a Gen.G fan, you guys could sit pretty with your channel points. It's all safe, and know that they are definitely in a good spot to head towards the playoffs.
True. I mean, regardless of the results, right? Zero Tenacity has played all their games. I think a 3-2 would still be really strong here, simply because OEG and Rocket University, they're just too far behind at this point. 1-3, 0-4. Even if they get another W, I don't think it's really going to change the placing as a lot. So right now, what we're interested to find out is who's going to be the first placer in Group B, because that team's gonna have one less game to play, and honestly, they will have more time to watch the other teams play first.
True. And I think it's more time to scout, more time to process how this meta is, and as I like how the playoffs is still like at the end of, or actually at the start of October, just so that they can kind of try and test certain lineups and matchups, because we kind of were just thrown into this season 4 right when we were right in the middle of the group stage. So I don't know, I'd really like to see how optimal we can go with this new meta, and possibly if Angela can make their way into some cheesy picks here.
I hope so.
Right? That would be crazy if we have an amazing Angela to be utilized in high-level competition. Actually, I wanted to ask that to NX. Maybe tomorrow I'll ask, hey, what do you think of Angela?
We're not playing him yet. We're not playing Angela yet.
We don't play Angela yet.
We don't play Angela yet. Yeah, I mean, with very good reason as well. I mean, they're doing really well with JT3 and Ripatsuko on the Doctor Strange and Magneto. Wait, I'm saying it correctly. Yeah, with these two Vanguards, they're already really comfortable with that pick. So I see no reason why they need to risk their lineup. Whereas for teams that we're gonna see next, XOXO versus ICP, they are a team that's known to try every single thing. At least XOXO.
I'm excited to see that one, because Incipients has been on a roll. Like, they've been getting some wins here and there. But XOXO also, we have not yet seen them play this new season. And they have been already using the Jeff. They've been using the triple strategy just to keep their dive characters alive. And 3 dives, one of your favorite characters, the Iron Fist on Sung Jung. If you ban out the Spider-Man, he brings out either the magic. Actually, he has a lot. We'll run it down later. But he does bring out the Iron Fist. So, okay. So we are going to interview one of Gen.G's finest. I believe False is going to be on the other line here. So I'm excited to see and talk to False from Gen.G. So let's get to it. And there he is, False. Congratulations on the flawless victory, by the way. How is the team feeling now that the group stage is about to end and you guys are ending things on top here?
I think everyone's feeling really confident. I mean, we had a bit of a blunder in our reject game, but I think we kind of, we've been practicing really hard. We kind of regained a bit today, and I think everyone's really confident going forward. So I think we're going to do great. I'm really excited for playoffs to start and for everyone to see what we're capable of.
Hell yeah, I love to hear that. Okay.
All right. So this next question might be very interesting because we've asked this question to your friend/rivals, which is NX from Crazy Raccoons as well.
Oh, so yeah.
Who do you think is your biggest competition in this series? Not just in this group, but both groups.
Or player too, if you want to mention.
It's definitely Crazy Raccoons and Reject. I think it's us 3 are all kind of just fighting for those land spots. So those are definitely the teams we're most competitive with. The teams I'm personally looking forward to playing against the most.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that. This is more of just I want to pick your brain with how season 4 is kind of playing out. How do you personally find the season? How do you like the Jeff meta? How do you like in the season so far?
I mean, Jeff is just absurdly broken. I'm not gonna lie. The game, it's kind of nice that the game is a little fresher. Things are changing. New hero that's getting a little bit of play on the 3-3 situations, and then Jeff being broken. But I mean, I'm not a Jeff fan personally, so I mean, it's been an experience for me for sure.
Well, it's a good thing Hoodie's on your side. So
okay, Hoodie might be the apex predator on the land shark. So we're all good there.
There you go. Sorry, just one more to add. How do you feel about Angela?
For sure. I actually think she has more potential than people think. I think she seems pretty good at stalling cart in the 3-3 situations. I think she has some value there. I'm not sure where else she's gonna get played, or I think people haven't experimented with her enough, or haven't really tried her too much. So I think maybe the character has more potential than people give it credit for, but we have to kind of wait and see.
Fair.
All right. Okay, so I think the answer to this question is pretty obvious, but what do you think is the biggest factor for your victory today, this flawless victory?
I mean, it's just a shark gap. I don't know what else to say. It's just a shark gap.
That's a good way of putting it.
Right. Okay. Besides the shark factor, is there any other factor you think that contributed really strongly?
Honestly, I think everyone was just we were just all on the same page. We just played to our win conditions. We didn't overcomplicate anything, and the game it felt pretty easy, honestly. We just knew what to do to win. We executed it, and that was it.
All right. False. Last but not least, any shout out you want to give to any of the fans out there? Anyone watching?
Or NX?
I mean,
or NX.
yeah. Shout out to NX, of course. Shout out to both my parents for all the support. Shout out to my girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Also, shout out to my entire team and our coaching staff, because I know everyone is working super, super hard right now. So that's I really appreciate it, and I love my team for that.
Nice. False, you're one of the GOATs out there. Thank you so much for the time. Can't wait to see more of your gameplay, and good luck.
For sure.
Get some rest.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, good
Sounds
luck.
good. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
The shark gap, Nell. The shark gap.
Jeff